We're the Real Talk Trio.
I'm Emily.
I'm Nora.
And I'm Clara.
So let's introduce ourselves a little bit. Who wants to start?
I guess I'll start.
Let's go alphabetical order.
Oh,
right.
Clara.
Right. Okay. So I'm Clara. I'm an actress. I'm originally from Brazil. So I'm a Brazilian actress that now lives here in Montreal, creating stuff in Montreal. I'm also a director, and I just like watching movies. Grew up watching movies. They have a really emotional significance for me. But now that I studied acting and know about all the technique that goes into it, I'm also becoming a little bit of a critic. So that's what I'm here to do.
Okay, well, I'm Emily or Rachel, and I want to clarify that because you guys will hear them call me Rachel is because in college I went by Rachel. By the way, we're all college friends. That's where we met. So my stage name as an actress is Emily Rachel, but they knew me as Rachel. So if you hear Rachel, it's me, but if you hear Emily, it's still me. So same thing. I am an actress, kind of writer, kind of director, trying to explore more of myself in that. But as well, I have a huge passion for movies. I'm a huge pop culture movie person. I know a lot of people love the classics. I love the pop culture movies, but also I'm a huge indie film person. I think that's what I mainly grew up and that's what really pushed me to want to direct and want to write and even want to act. I think that's my favorite thing. And so same thing. I grew so much of a love that I myself kind of got a critic eye as well. And yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Nora, and very similar. I like movies, so yeah, I just grew up with movies. I love movies. I watch any movie. I'm a strong believer that there's no such thing a bad movie. You know how the Remy goes, anyone can cook. That's the mindset I have when I go watch a movie. Now I'm saying movie way too many times, but that's just that's just literally me. I just love film, and I think this is my world. Also an actress. Somewhat ish of a writer. More poetry world, but I love writing scripts. I just never really uplift them as much, but I love creating art. I love acting. I love just watching films, dissecting it, and that's just where my care for film started, from a good movie. So yeah.
So now that we've introduced ourselves, we're gonna explain to you what we are and what we do. So
Yes.
take it away, Nora.
So we are a podcast show, and we came up with the idea of, because we would always go watch movies together, and we
Yeah.
would have these long conversations, and we were like, you know what, I think there's so many people out there that do the same, and I think we need a platform for that. And I know we have Letterbox, guys, I know we do, but I need a back and forth conversation with someone. I think that is where the pot of the idea of watching a movie is in. So we decided to do a podcast of talking about movies, our reviews, our ratings, our understanding of this film, and we have a spot for your opinion. So that's where our viewers come in.
That's the main purpose and our goal with this podcast is not only for us to talk about our opinions, but for you guys to as well come tell us so then we can discuss from that. Because I think we also, the reason we want to create this podcast is to create a space for everyone, not only for ourselves. And as well, we want to create a space for artists because as much we want to review movies that are coming out and give our opinions of, from the point of view of us being part of the film industry, we also want to give space for Montreal artists. So we hope one day that either writers, directors, actors who have been part of a project, even producers are interested into coming to our show, and we talk about their movies and they give their insights. So we want to be more rather than just giving our opinions and just blabbing. It's more of we want to give insights because as well for us this podcast is more than just giving our opinions. We want to also give you guys insights of what it's like in the industry, show you how a script can be made or not made, but talk about how the structure of it works and how it's how do we see it and how most audience sees it. So as much as we're discussing and we're gossiping, we're also giving you guys facts and becoming intellectuals when it comes to movies.
Actor's point of view
Yeah.
of understanding.
No, literally, because I don't know about you guys, but ever since we learned how to act, I cannot see a movie normally anymore.
No.
I don't even know what is like enjoying a movie, because even sometimes, no, but like I do enjoy
Like blankly,
movies.
right?
Yeah, like I do enjoy the movie, but at the same time, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, how did they do that shot? Like, did they act like, did they have a double? Did they have to do green screen? Like, it's like my brain just doesn't shut off. So
I do. You know what I see now? The extras. Now me as an extra in so many
Yeah.
stuff, I'm always like, I
Yeah.
see you. I see you looking at the main actors and not playing your part. You know.
no, literally, no, especially in Grey's Anatomy, I see
Oh.
y'all.
Yeah.
So let's talk about why people should listen/watch our podcast. So we already mentioned we want to create a space for Montreal creators. We want to create a space for people to give their opinions. But I think what we have to offer you guys is our unique point of view from people, from young girls, from women, from people of color.
At the end of the day, it is a male like dominating industry, and I think even like movie critics, it's very male
yeah.
dominating, and like the videos that we see are very male dominating. So I think,
Definitely.
yeah,
That's it. And I mean, I don't want to hate on men right now, but like a lot of people I say, they're like, well, yeah, because I know so much about movies and I watched The Godfather 5 times. And like, this is not what we're trying to do. Like, we all grew up with movies. Are we like, do we know everything about movies? No. So we're here talking about movies.
But being inclusive with
Yeah,
movies.
being inclusive and not like trying to be like
If
super,
you have
like,
never
precious
watched The
about it.
Taxi Driver, get out. No, that
Okay,
is not the
bye,
best.
guys.
Me too.
I
what are you talking about?
I never watched it.
Did not
but-
watch it either.
Exactly. I never watched it too, but that's the point. That's the point. Like Taxi Driver, I want to watch it. It's on my watch list. I love what I'm hearing
That's
about.
the intentions what counts.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, many people are like, you never watched this? Get out. I'm like,
Yeah. Well,
okay.
here, stay. If you didn't even watch the movie we're talking about, just stay, just listen to it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna like encourage you even more to go and watch it. So let's talk about the scheduling for the podcast. Our podcast is gonna come out every other Wednesday. That means 1 week it's coming out on Wednesday. Next week, you gotta wait. You gotta a little more before you see another episode. And apart from the podcast episodes, make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, because we're gonna be posting other kinds of content there.
And also Facebook. Sorry.
And also Facebook. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And I really hope you guys interact. Like, please, we really want to hear your guys' opinion. And tell everyone that you know to follow us on YouTube and Spotify. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your dog, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, to tell everyone that you know that breathes and lives, and that come subscribe and come join us for a little conversation. So we are
The Real Talk Trio.